All right, guys. So, going to be jumping on here in just a moment. We do have a new tornado warning that was just issued here in Cherry County, Nebraska. And give me one moment here and post this online real quick.
National Weather Service Omaha/Valley NE has issued a flash flood warning for Fremont, Iowa, Montgomery, Iowa, Page, Iowa. Until 9:31 p.m.
All right,
flash
so
flooding
we
may
did
be
get a
occurring.
tornado warning that was
Turn
just
around,
issued in
don't
Cherry
drown.
County, Nebraska. So let me go ahead and bring you guys the latest here in just a moment.
National Weather Service Omaha/Valley NE has issued a flash flood warning for Fremont, Iowa, Montgomery, Iowa, Page, Iowa. Until 9:31 p.m. flash flooding may be occurring. Turn around, don't drown.
All right, we are ready to rock here. All right, guys, good evening. We are live here from the T-Storm Chaser studio. We do have a new tornado warning that has just come out and was just issued just a couple of minutes ago. And it is down here in Cherry County in Nebraska. Here is Valentine over here. So Valentine, Nebraska right there. This is west of Valentine, Nebraska. Here it is right here. We do have a new tornado warning that was just issued just a couple of minutes ago. Again, this is for Cherry County in Nebraska. This is the first tornado warning of the event, and took until almost 9:30 tonight. So this was just issued a few minutes ago. Very strong, intense thunderstorm. This has developed within the past hour or so. Pretty much right when I jumped off earlier this evening was when this thunderstorm got its act together and got going and really started to pick up in intensity and strength. And you see that purple and black color on the map there. That is also indicating some large hail. Let's go ahead and take a closer look now at this cell. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to zoom in a little bit here. So it's in a, it's in a pretty rural area, right here. So where this is located, it's in a pretty rural area. So there's not much population out here. But if you live in this area in Cherry County, Nebraska, west of Valentine, we need you to be in your safe spot. You need to seek shelter. Get on a lowest floor. Let me go ahead and read off the information here of this warning box. And so this tornado warning is in effect until 10 p.m. Central for northwestern Cherry County in Nebraska. At 9:13, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 10 miles west of Medicine Lake or 28 miles east of Gordon, moving east at 35. So the direction of this tornadic thunderstorm, it's moving east at 35. And there's that update
National
there.
Weather Service North Platte NE has issued a tornado warning for Cherry, Nebraska. Until 10 p.m. seek shelter immediately. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. National Weather Service North Platte NE has issued.
Turn our bot off here for a moment. Our new bot is Stormy, by the way, so if you want to say hi, our bot name is Stormy. Brand new to us here at, exclusive to us here at TSC. So we're looking at radar indicated rotation. And so with this storm, if there were to be a tornado, it looks like it would most likely be rain wrapped. So you're not gonna be able to see it. Plus it's, almost 9:30 and it's gonna be hard to see this thing. I don't think there's any storm chasers out on this. I can go ahead and take a look here in just a minute, but I don't believe we have any storm chasers out on this. So tornado warning here in this red box here, red polygon. This was just issued a few minutes ago in north central Nebraska for Cherry County there. So it does say here from the National Weather Service, just wanted to read this off here. The impacts here, we're looking at flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near the Medicine Lake area. Other locations include Highway 61, crossing the Niobrara River, Indian Hill, and intersection of Highway 61 and Shadbolt Road. The between mile markers on Highway 61 between mile markers 206 and 218. So again, you want to take cover, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest shelter to protect yourself from flying debris. So radar indicated rotation. Also, we're looking at quarter-sized hail with this storm, and no surprise there. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in addition to the tornado warning. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect here for this area. So this area of the purple and red and black colors there on the radar map there, that is where we are seeing that large hail. Radar indicated rotations. So let's see. And again, this is not a confirmed tornado. This is not a confirmed tornado. This is a radar indicated rotation, again, in western Cherry County, Nebraska, west of Valentine, Nebraska. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pop on the velocity, and we're going to take a look and see if we have any rotation. And not sure there if we are seeing rotation. Oh, yeah, we are. All right. So we are definitely seeing some rotation there. All right, so right in here. So a couple of communities here. This is southwest of Cody, Nebraska, southwest of Menzel, Nebraska, and also southwest of Kilgore, Nebraska, and also southeast of Merriman, Nebraska. So we have a lot of these little communities up here in Cherry County, Nebraska. This is south of those communities. And again, right in here where you have the brighter greens with the brighter reds going together like that in a couplet formation there, that is where we have the rotation. So no surprise there. Right in here is where we have our rotation. And it is a pretty good rotation signature there. And in Cherry County here in Nebraska. So this is, again, moving east here at 35 miles per hour. So it's moving at a pretty standard speed for severe thunderstorms. It's not moving slow and it's not moving fast. It's moving at about 35 miles per hour. Of course, lots of lightning with this activity as well. Very strong thunderstorm. This is the strongest storm that we've seen all day today. So it is producing large hail, looks like, and also now a possible tornado rotating storm there. I do want to go quickly back up to South Dakota and kind of give an update on what's going on up there. We've had some other severe thunderstorms today up in South Dakota, and I want to go ahead and talk about this real quick here. So real quick, we'll get back to that tornado warning storm here in just a moment. First wanted to give a big picture of what is going on right now. So we're at 9:30 p.m. Central, and the severe thunderstorm watch continues here for South Dakota. Out west here, we do have the severe thunderstorm watch that continues for Rapid City, Faith, Bison, Dupree, Wall, Hot Springs, Pine Ridge areas. That is until 9 p.m. Mountain Time, 10 p.m. Central. And then here in central South Dakota, Pierre, Chamberlain, severe thunderstorm watch continues. So right about just west of Pierre, right about here is where the two watches split and cut off from each other. So the western watch expires in a half hour. And then for central and eastern South Dakota, the severe thunderstorm watch continues until 1 a.m. Central. So it's a separate watch from the one out west. So we have seen a lot of severe weather across eastern South Dakota tonight as well. But currently, as it stands, we have no severe thunderstorm warnings on the South Dakota side of the border. We also had a really strong thunderstorm up here just east of Millbank towards Ortonville, Minnesota earlier. That one has severe thunderstorm warning on it, but that one has been allowed to expire as well. It also did have a tornado possible tag on that one as well. That was the one up here. But that one has gone below severe limits. So right now, as it stands, we just have the one severe thunderstorm warning and also that one tornado warning. It's for the one down here in Cherry County. So let's go ahead and go back to it and take a look at what we're seeing. Now, real briefly, just wanted to look and see if there's any rotation with this activity in South Dakota, and I don't see anything. So not seeing any rotation. I do want to mention a strong thunderstorm going to be heading through the Woonsocket and Forestburg areas. Also Letcher, Artesian, so if you live in those areas, be prepared. A thunderstorm that could turn severe again. I mean, that thing has had a history of severe weather. So we are continuing to watch this tornadic thunderstorm in Cherry County, Nebraska. Tornado warning continues here again until 10 p.m. So we got about a half hour to go on this. So here we go. Valentine is up here. So there's Valentine. There's Rosebud, South Dakota, right there. So it's west of those communities. It is southwest of Crookston, Kilgore, Nenzel, Cody, and south of Merriman, Nebraska. Yeah, this is Cherry County. This is what we're looking at here, Cherry County, Nebraska. This is a supercell thunderstorm that is pretty much all by itself. There are some other thunderstorms farther north, non-severe, up there on the South Dakota side of the border. But this right here, this is our tornadic thunderstorm that is pretty wound up. And we're looking at this tornadic thunderstorm again until 10 p.m. Central is what we're looking at. So we're going to continue to monitor this very closely. And let me go ahead here and let's go ahead. I want to look at the velocity again, see what it looks like. And this thing's definitely wound up. All right, so looking at the velocity, and again, we're looking at right in here. This is our area of rotation, of suspected rotation again. Valentine, again, is way out here. So this is not for Valentine. This is west of Valentine, Nebraska. Again, we are looking right here. This is where we have the area of rotation. It looks like some pretty broad rotation now at this point. It's not as bad, not as strong, not as intense as it was before, but it's still there. We still have some rotation here with this storm. Severe thunderstorm warning also continues. Let me go ahead and read that off for you. And let's go ahead and take a look here. So reading off this severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect here until 9 p.m. as well. So these warnings will expire at the same time. This storm moving east at 35. We're looking at 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail with this storm as well. So again, this is over the Merriman, this is south of Cody, southeast of Merriman. That's the area we're looking at there. Thunderstorm damage threat is considerable with this. So again, observed 70 mile per hour wind gusts with this storm. And when you see the bright colors like that, the bright green there, that is an indication of some strong winds. So no surprise there that in this spot here, we're looking at some pretty strong winds as well. So we're getting all modes of severe weather. We're getting all, oh, looks like we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota. So we did get a new severe thunderstorm warning issued for South Dakota. I will get to that here in just a moment. We do have right in here is our area of rotation. So let's go ahead. Let me see if any chasers are out on this. We don't have any chasers from us, but let's see if we have anything here. And does not look like we have any storm chasers on this. So I don't believe we have any storm chasers out on this. Spotters, no spotters either. So yeah, I mean, it was out in no man's land
We do not see anything out here. New severe thunderstorm warning. Wanted to go ahead and let's go over this here real quick. So new severe thunderstorm warning in place here as we're looking at the North Platte radar. All right, so new severe thunderstorm warning in place here in south central South Dakota. So new severe thunderstorm warning issued, and this includes Rosebud, South Dakota. So Rosebud's right there. So Rosebud, South Dakota, as well as Mission. You guys are now underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. This yellow polygon here is where we have the severe thunderstorm warning in place. Now, let me go ahead and read off this severe thunderstorm warning for you, and let's see what we can get some information on this. Also, do want to mention there is a tornado warning. Let's see here.
Yeah, there we go. Apologize for that. All right, so again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect here in south central South Dakota. So again, Rosebud, Mission, we're seeing that severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect just issued here. Again, south central South Dakota, in the yellow polygon, where we have the severe thunderstorm warning. Now let me go ahead and read off this warning box for us. Get some information on this. Also do want to mention in northwestern Missouri, that same storm we were looking at earlier, that one now has a tornado warning on it. So we have a tornado warning down in northwestern Missouri. So severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Todd and Millette counties in South Dakota, in south central South Dakota now until 10:30 p.m. Central. This storm is moving east at 30 miles per hour, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and half-dollar sized hail. So if I name off your area, your community, you guys are under the severe thunderstorm warning. Mission, Rosebud, St. Francis, Oak Creek, Spring Creek, Wood, Uppercut, Meat. There's some interesting names here, folks. He Dog, Soldier Creek, Lakeview, Butte Creek, Two Strike, Ring Thunder, Fairgrounds Housing, Antelope, Hidden Timber, Grass Mountain, Haystack Butte, and Rosebud Reservation. That was a lot. That was a lot of interesting communities there. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloudy ground lightning are occurring with this storm. You want to move indoors immediately. Lightning is, it says here, this is just a precaution thing that the National Weather Service puts out. All right, so that is the latest information on this. So again, it is moving east at 30 miles per hour. Half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. So yeah, very strong storm here. So Rosebud right now is getting the worst of it, it looks like, as well as again Spring Creek, Francis, Soldier Creek, Mission about to get it here. So if we're in Mission, we need to be in our basement, in our safe spot. Rosebud as well, we are underneath this severe thunderstorm warning, so we need to take shelter. And the severe thunderstorm watch continues again until 1 a.m. here for this area as well, and this is that pink shaded area. But the yellow box says where we have the severe thunderstorm warning in place. So we're going to keep a close eye on this activity. Let's go back down to that tornado warned storm here, and let's see what if we can get some new information on that. Oh, and we lost it. All right. All right, so here's what they have done here. All right, so the tornado warning for Cherry County, Nebraska, looks like they have canceled it. Looks like that has been allowed to expire. So what they've done is they have replaced it with a severe thunderstorm warning with that yellow box there. That is the new severe thunderstorm warning that replaces the tornado warning that we saw. So let me go ahead and read this off for you guys. This is heading towards the general direction of Valentine, Nebraska. This is still quite a ways west of Valentine. So severe thunderstorm warning now in place until 10:30 p.m. Central for Cherry County, Central Cherry County. Moving east at 40 miles per hour. So starting to pick up speed a little bit. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. So it says here, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations include Medicine Lake, Merritt Reservoir, Indian Hill, School Lake House, Steer Creek Campground, and Anderson Bridge State Wildlife Management Area. This severe thunderstorm warning replaces the previous tornado warning for Cherry County. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Thunderstorm damage threat is considerable. So it does look like the tornado threat has subsided and gone away. So right here is where we have this severe thunderstorm that is in Cherry County in Nebraska. This thing right here is gigantic. I mean, this thing is gigantuan. This thing is a very large storm now in south central South Dakota. Let me go ahead and put a loop on this for you guys to really see how fast these things have grown and in strength. So if we look here, a couple of hours ago, these things weren't even they weren't even they weren't even here. You can see here within the last hour or so, it has just blossomed out of nowhere. So really, it formed here out of nothing, and it just started growing here in north central Nebraska. And like I said earlier, when I jumped off the first time, that was about when this area started to pop off here with severe weather. And you can see it started here near Gordon and Merriman, Nebraska, and then quickly grew. And then we saw that tornado warning issued earlier, and now we're seeing a severe thunderstorm here near Mission and Rosebud, South Dakota. So you can see the path here. These are moving in an easterly direction, so you can see the path of this activity. So that is that is the most current weather updates that I have for you guys here. Again, the severe thunderstorm watch continues in central and eastern South Dakota until 1 a.m. But it looks like the tornado threat has gone away now in this area. Let me go ahead here and see. And it looks like, yeah, for the most part, the rotation has pretty much gone away. Pretty much been replaced by really strong winds. All right, so for the Sioux Falls area, I want to go ahead and let's look at the big picture here one more time. And I'm going to jump off here. All right, so let's look at the big picture. And so what we're expecting for the remainder of the evening. So we are going to see this severe thunderstorm watch out west. That is going to be expiring here in 15 minutes. And that includes Rapid City. So Rapid City, we're done. We're in the clear for the rest of the night. You guys can go to sleep, go to bed. Central and south central South Dakota. We're going to be watching this area very closely for severe weather that could develop here. It looks like Pierre right now. We're getting a pretty good thunderstorm moving through the Pierre area now. And down here, again, south central South Dakota, north central Nebraska. This is going to be a spot we're going to be watching here very closely for severe weather. So severe thunderstorm warnings in place there. Mission, Rosebud, down towards just west of Valentine, Nebraska. Otherwise, for the rest of the region, eastern South Dakota, we don't have any severe thunderstorms currently going on, but we do have the severe thunderstorm watch that continues in the pink shaded areas until 1 a.m. Central tonight. So we are still looking at some severe potential in eastern South Dakota, but at the moment, looks like the strongest storm we have is near the Huron area, and or just south of Huron. We have a pretty strong thunderstorm there that is going on, but again, no severe weather in eastern South Dakota. It's all down here, south central South Dakota, north central Nebraska. We do have other thunderstorms up here near Brookings, up towards Watertown, up towards Millbank, western Minnesota, but no severe weather with that activity either. So what we're going to do here, we just wanted to bring you guys the latest severe weather update. We did have that tornado warning issue. Actually, one more thing I wanted to show you guys, the severe weather outlook maps for the remainder of the night. All right, so here is what we are looking at for the remainder of the night tonight. The Storm Prediction Center still highlights South Dakota, north central Nebraska, into western Minnesota. Here we're still looking at a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 of severe weather. That includes Rapid City, but again, Rapid City, we're in the clear. We already saw severe weather move through Rapid City earlier this evening, so Rapid City, we are done. Pierre, still be on the lookout for the Pierre area. We could see some severe potential. Even Aberdeen, you know, we are probably not going to see much there for Aberdeen, but in case we do, they have that slight risk, level 2 out of 5 there. Sioux Falls is right on the edge of this. We're in the marginal risk, so some severe potential could impact the Sioux Falls area tonight. But overall, yesterday we were expecting some severe weather to hit Sioux Falls, and nothing happened. So it's unlikely for Sioux Falls to get severe weather tonight. But on the off chance it does happen, we do have the marginal risk in green that is for Sioux Falls. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the other risks here and see what we're looking at. So let's see here. All right, so here is the tornado risk for the remainder of the night. So we do have this 2% here in green. That includes Pierre, Chamberlain, Huron, Mitchell, Madison, Brookings, Watertown. This area, we'll continue to monitor this, but we haven't had any tornado warnings or any tornadoes in this area. But we do have the 2% here in green, so on the off chance we do get that, we do have a 2% tornado risk. Now let's take a look at the hail threat. Just looking at this here. And here was the hail threat for today and for the remainder of the night. We do see this, the brown colors, that's our 5%, that's for Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, Mulbridge. We do have the yellow 15% risk for western and south central South Dakota into eastern South Dakota as well, even into western Minnesota that continues. Our highest risk is actually right where these severe thunderstorms already are, south central South Dakota. Down here, this is already where we're seeing severe weather, so we're going to be watching this area closely for more severe weather potential. Looks like, did we get a new warning pop up? I'll check that here in just a second. So this is our hail threat risk for the remainder of the night tonight. And now if we look at the wind threat, we do have that 15% in yellow as well. And here it is. So the 5% in brown, 15% in yellow. This means that there's a 15% risk of seeing a significant wind event within a 25 mile radius of where these locations are. So that's what that means. 15% there, western South Dakota, south central South Dakota, central and eastern South Dakota, and into western Minnesota. So Brookings, Watertown, Huron, Redfield, Mitchell, here, Winter, Valentine. We're still seeing that risk there. Sioux Falls, again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We're kind of right on the edge of this. So I don't expect severe weather for Sioux Falls, but in the off chance we do have the marginal risk of severe weather for Sioux Falls. So that is going to be it here. Let's pop up the radar one more time. And so again, the expectation here is for this activity to eventually move east. So I drew this out for us. So here is what we can expect over the rest of the night. So we're seeing a broken line of thunderstorms and severe weather from western Minnesota through eastern South Dakota, through central South Dakota, and then severe thunderstorms down here in south central South Dakota, north central Nebraska. So the expectation here, all of this activity along this line is going to move east. It's going to shoot east here over the remainder of the night. So we're going to see this activity move east. And Sioux Falls, if we get anything, it's going to be tonight. It's going to be while we sleep. It's going to be in the middle of the night. So we are going to continue to monitor things closely, but I do expect the severe threat to slowly go away as we go throughout the nighttime hours. This activity should wind down as we head into the overnight hours. But for at least the next few hours, in the next couple of hours, we are still expecting some severe weather to occur again. The highest chance is going to be in south central South Dakota, northern Nebraska. So that is it for this live here. Just wanted to jump on. We had the tornado warning, and that's why we jumped on here and brought you guys the latest. But that has been allowed to expire. So for the time being, we are going to step aside, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in today for our severe weather coverage across the northern plains region. And if we get anything else to develop, if we get another tornado warning, if we get more severe weather, we'll bring you guys the latest. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support out there. If you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a comment down below, let us know your thoughts, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos or future live streams, bringing you guys the latest severe weather updates. So thank you guys for watching. From all of us here at TSC, my name is Riley, and thank you guys for watching, and be safe out there for the rest of the night.